We started flipping houses up until recently. Now we're just picking up rentals and wholesaling, wholetailing. We're trying to make the most out of every lead that comes in through the system. The reason I got into the real estate is because I wanted to completely be retired by 50.
Just think if you spent 5 or 6 hours a day doing this.
It definitely could be scaled. So yeah, that's the end goal.
Hey everyone, how you doing? Todd Chunn here with TC Deals Detroit. This is episode number 1. I'm here with Mike Fischer out of Missouri. How you doing, Mike?
Doing good. How about yourself?
I am well, man. Thanks for joining me today, and thanks for being on episode 1. And I guess the first question is, tell me a little bit about you and what you're doing and how you got into the business.
A little bit about me is still have a day job, so real estate's still kind of a side gig for me, but it's getting to the point now where we're starting to have to think about doing the real estate gig full time. We got into it. Me and my brother flipped a house back in 2010. Not on purpose. We bought it intending on living in it, but we ended up fixing it up, and the market was right. I was moving to Columbia, Missouri, so we ended up selling that one, which kind of got the blood boiling about it. So ever since then, once I moved to Columbia, we started flipping houses. Up until recently, now we're just picking up rentals and wholesaling, wholetailing. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it.
Well, how long have you been flipping? I know you said 2010. When was the next one after that you flipped?
We did about one a year until 2019, and then we started scaling up to about last year. I think we did 10 flips.
Nice.
On top of picking up some rentals. But yeah, it was once COVID hit is when we started scaling it.
Cool. And then where did you find your deals when you were just flipping in like 2019, 20, 21, 22? Where were you finding them?
So we send out mailers, and it's worked well for us just because of the market that we're mailing to. We've had pretty good success with that. And then we still mail today, but we are we get a lot of things from my contractors that I used to use. My clean out guy, if he cleans out a house for somebody and they're wanting to sell it, he flips me those leads. So I get quite a bit through referrals.
Nice. So when you were doing the direct mail, yeah, I love direct mail too, but it could get expensive. Mm-hmm. And when you were doing direct mail, let's say you come across a deal that just didn't fit your rental box, your flipping box, but were you ever wholesaling those?
No, I was leaving a lot of opportunities on the table back when I first was starting. But yeah, now we are wholesaling. We're trying to make the most out of every lead that comes in through the system. So, yeah, there's obviously a few that are a little further out because we'll get some rural leads that are in a town of 200 people. Well, it's 2 hours from me, so it's kind of hard to flip those. I mean, there's not a whole lot of buyers there, so unfortunately, some of those go wasted. But if we can make anything out of them, we surely try.
For sure. Cool. And then, so your day job, how long you been at the day job?
I've been doing that since 2010 as well. So I'm a territory manager for a HVAC distributor.
Got it. Yeah. And so you're doing a full-time gig. Man, you're working how many hours a week, man?
Too many.
Yeah.
Too many. But I also have to chase my 2 young kids around playing baseball and soccer. So
yeah,
just got to manage my time efficiently and as
Yeah.
effectively as possible. But yeah, like I
Yeah.
said, something's gotta give here at some point.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I'm sure that's why you're doing this, is for those two young kids, you know.
That's
And
exactly why.
I worked. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I was 23 years at a job, and I just pulled the plug one day. It wasn't easy, man.
It's hard to do.
Yeah, it's hard to do. That's cool. How many rentals do you have currently?
Currently, actually, I've got 2 for sale that are getting ready to sell, but that'll put me down to 4.
Nice.
Um,
What? So what would you? What is your end goal in all of this? Let's say, and correct me if I'm wrong. If, let's say, you leave your job, you're doing, full time real estate investor. What is your? I mean, you're probably in your 30s, right?
40s.
40s.
Yeah.
So you're young, and so what's your end? What do you see? Like, what's the goal? 10 years from now.
Well, my goal, the reason I got into the real estate is because I wanted to completely be retired by 50. Um, but the real estate is, I enjoy doing it, so I don't think I'll ever really retire from that. But I do plan on building up my rental portfolio. That way I can, when the kids do get old enough, and if they want to take it over, they can. If not, they can sell it off and do whatever they want with it. But that's kind of my goal. Just build a nest egg for the family that
Yeah.
we can rely on or live off of if we need to for retirement or whatever. Travel, fun.
Yeah,
So
that's a great goal. I always wish my kids are older now. I got a 26-year-old and a 23-year-old, two boys. My oldest works with me, and I wish when they were young that I would have got them involved in, had them work on the houses with me, or maybe put a few bucks, say, look, you do this, and have them put $100. When I sell it, you're going to make 200 or whatever.
yeah,
When I go collect rent, they help me collect the rents, and just get them more involved in it. I thought that would have been pretty cool, but yeah,
whenever we were
rentals.
doing the
Mhm.
whenever we were doing the flipping, I would, for some reason, I would always end up at one of the houses, and they would always find a treasure to take with them. Dad, can
Yeah,
I have that ball? Can I take that football? Can I? All that kind of good stuff. So yeah, it's fun. They enjoyed going over to them. Yeah, they would,
right.
when they were nasty. They were pretty funny about it. But it was always fun bringing them to them.
Cool. Yeah. Awesome. So you're in we're in hotels together, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Any other mentor groups that you're in
No, not at the
currently?
moment.
Hmm.
I've considered Titanium University. I just haven't done it yet. But yeah, pretty much just Travis, and then I've got another buddy um, who runs REI Print Mail, so he's got a lot of good contacts that he gets me in touch with too. So
Nice. Yeah,
yeah,
I'm in Titanium University. I did that first back in February, and I was wholesaling for a while already, but that kind of gave me a pathway of how to, you know, really a system of how to wholesale, and I was doing fine before, but now it's a lot different, lot easier. And then I'm in hotels, and that really stepped it up another notch. So,
yeah,
um,
yeah.
yeah,
Both of them guys, Travis and RJ, they seem like they're sharp dudes. And at least Travis, I know, is always willing to help. So he's definitely a good asset to have on our side.
yep, 100%. Awesome. Well, so you're getting some rentals. You're selling a couple now. Are you how many like wholesales are you doing a month right now? Where are you at, and where are you, planning on going in the next month or two, couple months?
In June, I think I did 5 wholesales. In July, I got 2 wholesales. They're going to close here in the next week. And then I think I had 2 other wholesales on top of that in July. And then I also sold my last flip in June. So June and July, we've been rocking and rolling.
Cool. Yeah.
And
Yeah. And what's your team look like? Are you still with your brother? Are you by yourself?
no, it's me, and my wife helps a little bit. So
Nice.
yeah, it's a small team, but we're try to be as efficient as possible though. So
Yeah. Well, I learned, I mean, everyone's different. You know, some people want big teams, have a big business and everything like that. To me, I've done it. It's big headaches.
mm-hmm.
I want to stay small. You don't have to do as many deals. You
Yeah.
know, 5 deals in a month is a good payday, you know, for a month.
Yeah.
If you could consistently do 5, in my opinion, I know every market's a little different, but I'm in the Detroit market, so you know the market, you know the wholesale fees aren't as big. You know, it could be anywhere from 5,000. I mean, even less than that, and 10,000, 15. You know, you get bigger ones, but
Yeah.
the average probably $7,000 or $8,000. I would say at the end of the day. But you times that by 5, I'm think I'm happy. You know,
Yeah.
with that payday.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So
Yeah.
we're
Well.
like on the wholesales, no matter what it is, I shoot for 20 grand.
Yep.
I mean, the worst wholesale I think I did was 10.
Nice.
But yeah, we've gotten 25 pretty consistently.
That's cool.
And
Yeah.
I'd say
Every
our
market.
average is probably a little higher than 25 because we had a real big one in there too. So
Nice. Well, that's good to hear, man.
but
Awesome.
in this market, it's a college town. So, and it's probably got 125,000 people in here, but it's good for rentals. It's good for, I mean, people are moving here. So
Right.
I think we're set up pretty nice where I'm at.
Nice.
And I know it.
Right.
So,
Yeah. It's your backyard.
yeah.
Well, that is, you know, and doing the direct mail, that might help out a lot too, because when people do call you, you know, usually they're, you know, might be more distress or whatnot. It's different than maybe just a, you know, buying a lead or something like that. I don't know.
I spoke to a lady yesterday. She's from South Carolina or North Carolina. She inherited a property here in town, and I talked to her for about 20 minutes on it, and she's like, well, you know, I trust you because you're from there, you know what you're talking about. So I mean, we get leads I get them from a lot of places, but yeah, that have houses here. So, and we have the
Yeah.
Lake of the Ozarks, which is an hour from me, so I get quite a bit of second home leads from people that live in Georgia or Detroit or Iowa. So there's a market down there too. So
Cool. Awesome. Well, let me so how can if someone wanted to get a hold of you, or had any questions or had a house that they wanted to sell, how do they get a hold of you?
you can look me up on Facebook, just Mike Fischer, or you can call me anytime, 314-803-3686. Yeah, that'd be the best 2 ways.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you, Mike. I wish you the best, man. I can't wait till you know, you don't need, well, you probably could, I mean, you probably could leave your job, but I know how it is, bro.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, wife and kids but just think if you spent, you know, 5 or 6 hours a day doing this,
Mm-hmm. For sure.
you know what I mean? Only.
It definitely could be scaled. So yeah, that's the end goal.
Awesome. All right, my
I
man.
appreciate you, Todd.
Thank you.